Today we will discuss some more questions on applications of integral. So this is question number 6 from 8.1. Find the area of the region in the first quadrant enclosed by x-axis, line x equal to root 3y and the circle x square plus y square equals 4. Yes, first we have to draw the figure. So here x square plus y square equals 4. I can write this as x square plus y square equals square of 2. And yes, it represents a circle with center at 0, 0 and radius 2 units. And x equals root 3y, or I can say y equals 1 over root 3x. It is a straight line. It will pass through origin, because when you will put x0 and y0, this equation will be satisfied. So line passes through origin and slope of the line is 1 over root 3, because this equation is of this form, y equals mx plus c, where m is 1 over root 3 and c is 0. So slope is 1 over root 3 and y-intercept is 0. Right? So slope of the line is 1 over root 3 and slope we know is given by tan theta, where theta is the angle of inclination. So here tan theta is 1 over root 3. So theta will be 30 degree. So angle of inclination of this line is 30 degree and this line is passing through origin. This will help us in sketching the graph. So now let's draw the figure. First I'll draw a circle with center at 0, 0 and radius 2 units. So I have drawn a circle whose center is at origin, that is at 0, 0. Right? Let this point be A, this be B, this be C and this be D. Radius of the circle, that is this distance, is 2 units. So coordinates of the point A will be 2, 0. This will be 0, 2. This point C will be minus 2, 0. And this point D will be 0, minus 2. Right? Now let's draw this line. Line is passing through the origin, that is line will pass through this point and the angle of inclination is 30 degree. That means line will make an angle of 30 degree with the positive direction of x-axis. So let's draw it. So let this be the line passing through the origin and making an angle of 30 degree with the positive direction of x-axis. So this is our line, y equals 1 over root 3x. Now, as this question involves a circle and a straight line, right? So now we have to find the intersection point of the circle and the line. So next step is to find out the intersection point. For that, I'll solve the equation of the line and the equation of the circle. From the equation of the line, value of y is 1 over root 3 into x. I'll put this value of y here in the equation of the circle. So I'll get x square plus x over root 3 whole squared. Y has been replaced with this. On simplification, I'll get x square plus 1 by 3x square equals 4. That is 3x square plus x square over 3 equals 4. That is 4x square equals 12 and this implies x squared equals 3. And this will imply x is equal to root 3 or minus root 3. When x is root 3, so by this y will be equal to 1. So point of intersection is root 3, 1. When x is minus root 3, y will be equal to minus 1. So second point of intersection is minus root 3 comma minus 1. Right? So there are 2 points of intersection of the circle and the line. And you can see from the figure, line is intersecting the circle at 2 points. Right? Now, this point is in the first quadrant. So its coordinates will be root 3 comma 1, and this lies in the third quadrant. So its coordinates will be minus root 3 comma minus 1. Right? Because these were the 2 points which we had obtained. Now, we are to find the area of the region in the first quadrant. That means region will lie in this quadrant, enclosed by x-axis. In first quadrant, portion of x-axis is this. The line x equal to root 3y. In the first quadrant, portion of line is this. And the circle. Portion of circle is this in the first quadrant. So common part will be this region. So I have to find the area of the region OAP. Now we are to find the area of the region OAP. Now what I'll do, through this point of intersection, I'll drop a perpendicular PM. So region will be divided into 2 parts, OMP and AMP. Right? So now in order to get the area of the region OAP, what I'll do, I'll find out the area of this region and then I'll find out the area of this region, और उसके बाद we will add them up. So area OAP is equal to area OMP plus area AMP. Right? So now I'll find out area OMP first. For that, I'll consider a vertical strip here. Right? Let this point be x comma y. Width of the strip is dx. And length of the strip will be this. And it is equal to the y coordinate of the point. So area of the strip will be y dx. And this point lies on the line. So here we are to follow y of line. Now, in order to find out the area of this region, the strip will move from 0 to m. It has to cover this area. Now, what are the coordinates of the point M? Yes. Do you agree? Coordinates of the point M will be root 3 comma 0. So, in order to get the area of this region OMP, I'll integrate this area of the elementary strip within the limits 0 to root 3. Right? So this will give you the area of the region OMP. Now, equation of the line is root 3x equals y. Now, equation of the line is x equals root 3y. So from here, y of line is 1 over root 3 into x. So I'll put this value here. So I'll get integral 1 over root 3x dx from 0 to root 3. 1 by root 3 is constant. So I take this outside the operator. Integral x dx from 0 to root 3. So this will be equal to 1 over root 3. This is x square over 2 from 0 to root 3. So I get 1 over root 3 value at the upper limit, that is root 3 square by 2, minus value at the lower limit will be 0. So I'll get 1 over root 3 into 3 by 2. That is root 3 by 2 square units. So area OMP is root 3 by 2 square units. Now we will find out the area of the region AMP, right? That is this region. For that, I'll consider a vertical strip here, a thin vertical strip here. Let the coordinates of this point be x comma y, right? Width of the strip will be dx. Length of the strip will be given by this distance, and it is the distance of this point from x-axis. So it will be equal to the y coordinate of the point. But note that this point lies on the circle. So we have to follow the y of circle. Now, to get the area of this region, the strip will move from M to A. So I'll integrate this area of the elementary strip within the limits root 3 to 2. Right? Now I want y of circle. So equation of the circle was x square plus y square equals 2 square. So from here y square is 2 square minus x squared. So y will be square root of 2 square minus x square. So I put this value here. So area region AMP will be equal to integral square root of dx within the limits root 3 to 2. Now this integral is of this form, where role of a is being played by 2. So this integral is x by 2 into this plus a square by 2 sine inverse x by a, that is x by 2, within the limits root 3 to 2. Now I will evaluate the value at the upper limit minus value at the lower limit. Yes, first I'll compute the value at the upper limit. So I'll replace x with 2. Here I'll get 2 over 2. This is 2 square minus 2 square plus 4 by 2 into sine inverse 2 by 2. Right? This is the value at the upper limit minus value at the lower limit. I'll replace x with root 3. So I'll get root 3 by 2. This is 4 minus 3. Here it is 4 by 2 sine inverse root 3 over 2. So this will be 0. Here it is 2 into sine inverse 1 minus this is root 3 by 2 plus 2 into sine inverse root 3 by 2. Now sine inverse 1 is pi by 2. Here I'll get minus root 3 by 2 minus 2 into sine inverse root 3 by 2 is pi by 3. Right? So I'll get pi minus root 3 by 2 minus 2 pi by 3. So combine these two. I'll get pi by 3 minus root 3 by 2. So area AMP is equal to pi by 3 minus root 3 by 2 square units. So area OAP, it's equal to area OMP plus area AMP. Now this area was root 3 by 2 square units and this area was pi by 3 minus root 3 by 2 square units. This will get cancelled out. So I'll get pi by 3 square units. Next question is, find the area bounded by the curve x square equals 4y and the line x equals 4y minus 2. Yes, first we have to draw the figure. Yes, x square equals 4y is of this form, x square equals 4ay. And yes, we know that it represents a parabola with vertex at 0, 0, that is at origin, and axis along y-axis. So this parabola is symmetrical about positive y-axis. And yes, this is a straight line. So let's draw the figure. So this represents a parabola with vertex at origin and symmetrical about positive y-axis. That means parabola will open upwards. So let this be the parabola. With vertex at 0, 0. Now we have to draw the graph of line. So what we will do? In the question, parabola and line are involved. So first we will find out the point of intersection. And to find the point of intersection, we will solve the equation of the parabola and the line. Yes, to get the point of intersection, I'll solve x square equal to 4y and x equal 4y minus 2. From here, y is x square by 4. I'll put this value of y in the other equation, that is in the equation of line. I'll get x equals 4 into x square over 4 minus 2. This will get cancelled out. So I'll get x square minus 6 minus 2 equals 0, which is a quadratic equation. So I'll solve this using factorization method. So I'll split the middle term. X square minus 2x plus x minus 2 equals 0. That is x into x minus 2 plus 1 into x minus 2 is 0. This implies x minus 2 into x plus 1 is 0. That is x is 2 or x is minus 1. When x is 2, from here, y will be equal to 2 square over 4, that is 1. So point is 2, 1. When x is minus 1, y will be square of minus 1 over 4, that is 1 by 4. So point is minus 1, 1 by 4. So there are 2 points of intersection. 2, 1, this will be in first quadrant, and minus 1, 1 by 4, this will be in second quadrant. So there are 2 points of intersection of the parabola and the line. One point is 2, 1. It will lie in the first quadrant. So in the first quadrant, this is the point of intersection of line and the parabola. So this point will lie on both parabola and the line. So let this be the point 2, 1. Right? Second point of intersection is minus 1, 1 by 4. It lies in the second quadrant. And this is the point of intersection of line and parabola. So it will lie on the line as well as on the parabola. So let this point be here. Minus 1, 1 by 4 in the second quadrant. Now, ये दोनों पॉइंट्स आपके लाइन के ऊपर भी होंगे क्योंकि इंटरसेक्शन पॉइंट है. सो यानी कि आपकी जो लाइन है वो इन दोनों पॉइंट से पास करनी चाहिए. सो लेट द लाइन बी दिस. ठीक है. सो दिस इज आवर लाइन x equals 4y minus 2. I call this point as A and this point as B. Right? Now, find the area bounded by the curve. यानी कि find the area bounded by this parabola and this line. Yes, so required area is this. Line and the parabola. Area bounded by these. So we have to find out the area of this region. OABO, राइट. हमें इस रीजन का एरिया फाइंड आउट करना है. ठीक. First, I'll drop the perpendiculars from A and B. Perpendicular is AM and here it is BN. Now, coordinates of the point M will be 2, 0, right? And coordinates of the point N will be -1, 0, right? Now, required area will be, yes, to get this area, I consider an elementary strip here. Width of the strip will be dx. Length of the strip will be y. Right? And the strip will move from here to here. So, limits of integration will be from -1 to 2. Yes. Now try to understand this. I have taken a vertical strip here. Right? This is the vertical strip whose width is dx, and to get the area of this vertical strip, I need to find out its length. That is this length. Right? Now let this be the point P, x2, y2, and this be the point Q with coordinates x1, y1. Right? So basically, length of the strip is PQ. This I need to find out. Now look here. Suppose I extend this to this point, say R. Do you agree that PQ is PR minus QR? This minus this will be equal to PQ, right? Now, PR is the distance of this point from x-axis. So, do you agree it will be equal to the y coordinate of the point? So, PR will be y2. Similarly, QR is the distance of the point Q from x-axis. So, it will be equal to y1. So, here PQ will be y2 minus y1. Now, this point P lies on the line. So, y2 means it is y of line minus y1. This point Q lies on parabola. So, this y1 will be of parabola. Right? So, length of PQ is given by y of line minus y of parabola. And always remember, when this strip is enclosed between two curves, here this strip is enclosed between this line and the parabola. So, length of the strip will be given by y of upper curve minus y of lower curve. Right? Here upper thing is line, so we have y of line, and lower is parabola, so we have y of parabola. Right? So here length of this elementary strip will be given by y of, it will be y of line minus y of parabola into dx. This is the length of this elementary strip, and limits of integration will be from -1 to 2. So we have required area is y of line minus y of parabola dx from -1 to 2. I separate the integrals. Integral y of line dx from -1 to 2 minus y of parabola from -1 to 2. I call this as I1 and this as I2. So first I'll compute I1. It is -1 to 2 y of line dx. Yes, equation of the line is x equals 4y minus 2. So from here, y will be equal to x plus 2 over 4. So y of line is this. So I put the value here, x plus 2 over 4 dx. So I1 will be equal to 1 by 4 is constant. I take this outside. Now integrating, it is x square by 2 plus 2x within the limit minus 1 to 2. Now I'll compute the value at the upper limit. So I'll replace x with 2. It's 2 square over 2 plus 2 into 2. This is the value at the upper limit minus value at the lower limit. Plus 2 into minus 1. So I'll get 1 by 4. It's 2 plus 4 minus 1 by 2 minus 2. That is 1 by 4. Here I'll get 6 minus 3 by 2. That is 1 by 4 into 6 plus 3 by 2. That is 15 over 8 square units. Now I'll compute I2, which is integral y parabola dx from minus 1 to 2. Now, equation of parabola is this. So from here, y of parabola is x square over 4. So I put the value here. So it's integral x square over 4 dx from minus 1 to 2. So I2 will be equal to 1 by 4 integral x square dx from minus 1 to 2. So I2 will be equal to 1 by 4 and this integral is x cube over 3 within the limit minus 1 to 2. So I2 will be equal to 1 by 4. Value at the upper limit 8 by 3 minus value at the lower limit. It's minus 1 by 3. So I'll get I2 equals 1 by 4, 8 by 3 plus 1 by 3. That is 1 by 4 into 9 by 3. That is 3 by 4. So required area, it was I1 minus I2. So now I will put the values. So value of I1 is 15 over 8 minus value of I2 is 3 over 4. So I'll get 15 minus 6, which is 9 by 8. So required area is 9 by 8 square units. Right?